Well, what will a civil rights and cultural heritage district in Mobile look like?
Well, you'll have a chance to find out at a couple of workshops planned to develop this potential in the port city. Joining us this morning to tell us all about it is Freddie Stokes and Miss Anitra Belle Henderson. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. Now talk about the idea behind this new district and why it's even needed in Mobile.
Absolutely. And so, as you can imagine, it's such a massive project with various elements and just huge. And so to help people understand it, I like to use the acronym PIT. And so P, we're going to preserve the historic sites within our boundary, within this district. We're going to interpret the stories and themes and legacies of the community and the civil rights and really heritage movement within that boundary, within our community, within Mobile County and the city of Mobile. And of course, we're going to do that with tourism. Specifically in our case, it is going to be heritage tourism that will ultimately revitalize the community without gentrification, without replacing the folk there. And we're doing this by working directly with the community. So as we create this master plan, it is certainly in every aspect a community-driven master plan. We're doing it with the community, having various meetings with stakeholders, community organizations, folk who are on the ground in our community who's been doing this work for a very long time.
It is a big project because cities don't get any more historic than Mobile.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. And the biggest thing that I love about this is that you said the community can put their ideas in and give their input of what it should look like.
Absolutely. And so it's the vision of Mobile County Commissioner Merceria Ludgood and the Mobile County Commission, her heart, her servant leadership. Ultimately, it was a huge idea, a huge vision that it's, getting really excited to see it come into fruition, to see the plan come into play. As Anitra will speak, we have community meetings later this week and even next week that will continue to allow people to have a voice in what this will look like. We want to make sure that it is a project, it is an initiative that honors the community, that honors the legacy of the community, and everyone in the community can be really proud of.
All right. So what do people need to know, Anitra, to get involved here?
So it is not just open to people who live in the community. It's everybody who is just curious about the African American experience in Mobile. The first thing that will happen on Thursday is a visioning. So we have been at this since January, and so we have talked to over 500 people, 70 meetings, and so now there's an opportunity for the stakeholders to see exactly what the people have been doing.
Awesome.
And then they get to come back and actually vision. So we will be putting the stakeholders to work on Thursday. And then Monday we'll come back to have a sneak peek of what we think the plan should look like, but then too the stakeholders will have the opportunity to speak as well.
All right, very good. A lofty project, and there's the information for you on your screen right now. The workshop is tomorrow. That's at 6 o'clock, and sneak peek on Monday at 6 o'clock, and you'll find that there at the Dearborn YMCA, both of those sessions on Warren Street. Anitra Belle Henderson and Freddie Stokes, thank you very much.
Thank you for having us. We appreciate
you
it.
both.